Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Death Stranding. Good morning, good evening, whatever it is for you. It's time for one of these BB flashbacks.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
That line is crazy. Yeah, getting ready to go to sleep. I wish I was. Dead man, what's he want?
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
So yeah, we could soothe and rock the BB. Kind of a weird button combination. I think you could change in the options whether you rock the controller physically like I'm doing or just use the stick. Sam.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Alright, let's do it. Let's go strangle a guy.
While you're arresting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Yeah, this is the easiest mule camp in the entire game, so it's no problem. We could do that, or we could collect crystals, but we'll do that second. Let's get the printer thing back. And take out a guy, Metal Gear Solid-like.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Yeah, I think there's a prompt to do a watchtower, but they're kind of pointless. We'll just roll with that. I know in my first playthrough I built a watchtower because he comes in and tells you about it in a certain spot, as if you have to do it. Although, you know what? I don't think I have any ladders on me. There's a path here already?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, I definitely don't. Well, let's hope that there's an online one.
Call it a rule or a habit.
There's
but
one.
Most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Yeah, the fighting... You really just need the Strand. But even in this director's cut, they added like 2 new combat moves or something. Okay, that ladder's pointless. Wait, there is another one though. We're okay. Bro Cat Game, thank you. Drop some likes for this guy. Because I'm dumb and forgot to bring ladders.
Thanks for the help.
Or actually, is this ladder no good? It looks like it drops into nothing. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, here's the watchtower prompt.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
I'm not doing it. The watchtowers are kind of pointless.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Got another free ladder there. And right up here there is a memory chip. I only know because of having played this. I mean, I did this in the Let's Play that I abandoned long ago. And then again. It's like my 3rd time picking that thing up overall. But yeah, let's talk about sleep and how it's the greatest thing ever. You know when your bed just feels comfortable in every way, like every little angle of it is amazing. And your dumb, dopey legs don't have to do anything anymore. When it feels so comfortable, almost like you don't have legs. Alright, so let's get our Strand. And, yeah, like I said, can't help but think of Metal Gear Solid when you do this. So he dropped mule boots. Those are the worst ones. Anything else good over here? Some metals over there, but... unlock the post box, because this is where the objective is. The chiral printer interface, and we'll take as much as we can here. All this lost cargo for Benjamin Hancock, the very guy who we're going back to, so might as well. Climbing anchor could be good. Metals, 200, absolutely, I would like that. Resins don't really matter so much. Oh, whoops, we're at 131.3 over 120. We gotta ditch that. Or put it back in the locker. Oh, I can't. I can only offload it. Man, I forgot how little you can carry to start with. Although it is a lot. If you tried to carry this much in real life, that's ridiculous. Well, maybe not. There was another guy. Let's just put the Strand away and go back. I think, I don't know, he just must have wandered off. Yeah, I hate my legs, man. They're so tiny. I really gotta get back to the gym and do routine stuff. But yeah, when you... Like, laying in bed is my favorite thing ever. I like it more than pretty much anything else. Absolutely more than eating. Yeah. That's like the optimal comfort, is when it feels like the whole lower half of your body no longer exists. That other guy's wandering here somewhere. I like to cocoon too, like I put the whole blanket over my head like a turtle. Let's take the climbing rope this time instead of the ladder. If I can find the prompt. Oh, I saw it for a split second. Yeah, but they say napping all the time is linked to dementia, which is not good. I've been doing a lot of napping.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
Yeah, well. Honestly, fighting the mules is the most fun part of this game. Although there is a really satisfying thing when you're driving around a truck full of metals and ceramics, building roads. That's coming up later. In the second region.
Safe travels. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
It's just that whole checking things off a list satisfaction kind of thing. Yeah, we can share the memory chip data now too and just cash in for whatever prizes those are. Kind of irrelevant stuff. Or unnecessary, I should say, not irrelevant.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Try to speed it up a little bit there. Oh, we could craft boots now.
How are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there.
Level 1 boots, anyway. Level 3 is the best. Speaking of level 3...
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
So yeah, we got more metals and resins, plus the other stuff that's not available yet. We just can't see it.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Yeah, Hartman's all sciencey.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
So now we gotta go collect those crystals, I believe. Yeah, this should be relatively quick and easy. But we can finally start picking these up. We don't need new boots yet. Hey, a free PCC, I'll take it. Even though I would like it to be PCC level 2 with a zip line so I can start placing them everywhere and then just do premium deliveries over and over again and rank up. Put that in the private locker because we don't need it. Not yet.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your product.
No, we don't get it. We get it already, I mean. We don't need him to describe every little detail. I do... Oh, I can't recycle. So then, in that case, I will... Whoops. Put these metals that I was trying to recycle in the private locker. Menuing, man. It happens sometimes in this game. Moving on, let's go back to sleep. So napping during the daytime is linked to dementia. Yet sleep is the greatest thing ever that feels so good, unless you're one of those people who says, there's plenty of time for sleep when you're dead, and I wish I was one of those people.
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I advise you to use your Ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Sam, the right side of your body is on the right, and the left side is on the left. If you ever get confused, I will monitor you 24/7 to remind you. Seriously, he's worse than Navi from Ocarina of Time. Although it is more advanced, so... But yeah, obviously, we just go pick up the little crystals. Hopefully we don't run into any BTs in the process. We might. Yeah, this little zoom in, you can turn it off in the options. I never have, but there are times where I wish it was off. This is a big crystal. Will this be enough? You have collected enough chiral crystals to complete order number 8. Okay, let's go back. But on the dementia thing, I have noticed I'm getting a little bit forgetful. But I think it's just the YouTube lifestyle. There's nothing challenging my brain anymore these days. So it's easy to nap and just not have a thought about anything. Or to have a thought and then just kind of forget it in a couple minutes after. So I've been taking more notes lately, especially when it comes to doing commentary for this stuff. After 5 years of doing commentary, it's like, what do you say anymore?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
Sam, clear. Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Yeah, this confused me the first time. You go to recycle to do this. And we just need to deposit 100 crystals. And I'll probably never recycle them again after this. Because they don't weigh anything as far as I'm aware. And they're more useful to carry around with you on person.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels. Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Container repair spray. And a bridge. Oh yes, it's time to craft our first bridge.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility.
Yep, we already know that. We just did it. Skilled handler. What does that do for us? You can now carry more cargo. There you go.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
What do we get? Another package? What is that? Oh.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good.
Yeah, self-explanatory. You spray it on the packages and it undoes the time fall damage. We will just put all of that in the private locker because I've never really needed container repair spray. I don't know if it's different on normal. It might be. But for now, we'll just make this Benjamin Hancock guy
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased
our home
crystal
base.
formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
He repeated that thing about chiral crystals like 3 times. Alright, so construction bridge. We want to just take on that order. The maser gun thing is a director's cut, so we'll just avoid that for now, even though it is kind of cool.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job.
Yeah. So we're gonna get free metals to do this this one time. But since we can only carry so much, we gotta do this incrementally, so let's go build the bridge and then come back here and take on one of the other orders to the wind farm. And the wind farm is scary, man.
Order assigned.
But I built zip lines that actually worked in that area, which is kind of crazy once you see it, because it's covered in trees.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
So yeah, with a PCC you could place one of these down yourself, but you still need materials to build it.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it.
And the materials are 800 pieces of metal. Luckily this one only needs 400 and it gave it to us. Motorcycle going by. Sorry if you hear that. It's kind of that time of the morning. Commute. A bridge is bridge.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed...
I built one bridge when I was playing this game for the first time, and then that bridge got destroyed because it was in the way of a road.
Sam, got a new order for you. Another delivery to make.
Alright. I don't know what he's on about, but we are going to the wind farm with a power supply unit. And, you'll see why this is scary soon enough. I kinda wonder if I should get some more ladders. I've got a bunch of climbing anchors. We don't need that many. We'll place that in a private locker.
Order assigned.
Yeah. Real quick. Let's fabricate one ladder. Uses some metals and stuff. Okay, we got enough weight
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
to pick up some other packages, but I have this whole eastern region kind of memorized because it is kind of short and quick in the large scheme of the game.
Restrictions lifted.
So I know there's going to be 1 or 2 post boxes here on the way to the wind farm, and any packages we find we can shove in those post boxes. But yeah, I had this whole region connected by zip line, so I never once had to walk on foot anymore. And I kind of miss it, especially for this wind farm bit. But back to sleep, because, yeah. I did just recently have that feeling of everything in my bed felt comfortable. You know, when you reach that peak comfort status that I was just talking about? And there's one particular rain video I watch all the time to fall to sleep. Yeah, asleep. It's by a channel called Lou Costa. It's like Lucasta. And the rain is on like a forest road, a dirt road. But the noise, the audio is so good. And there's some light thunder going on. And it puts me to sleep every time. Or at least comforts me. So this goes to the way station. Let's just pick it up. Because there is a story-based post box. Jeez. And we could just shove it in. But you know what's weird about those videos? Which is fitting because it's raining right now. Even though that should not be soothing in this game because we gotta hurry. But all those videos of rain sounds on YouTube that say rain sounds for sleep or thunderstorm sounds for sleep. How are they not copyright claimed?
Whoa. That was close.
Oh, can we carry this? We're way overweight, but the post box is right there. This isn't even the story one, this is an online, guys. Come on, Sam, turn around. It would bother me to leave this giant thing out in the rain when the post box is right here, so we just gotta lug ourselves up to it. Have CEO Glutfu.
Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Usernames are a weird thing. There we go. So this post box, let's just... Well, we could do with a share locker.
Sam.
Oh, wait, no. To do the share locker, you make delivery. That's right.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your back. You...
Okay, whatever. So many descriptions for these basic things. Let's just put it in the private locker. So this was some huge thing. There we go. At least it's not getting destroyed by the time fall now. Let's take a look at what cargo is in here. Yeah, just stuff that's going to Benjamin Hancock, so we could pick that up on the way back. There's some free ladders, though. Why not? Online players that don't need a ladder, I will take it. Because we might need a ladder right now. There's a big foresty hill area coming up. So see, sometimes post boxes, they get even better too once you start having weapons and things. Burning through our stamina. Might as well take a drink while it's raining, it'll just refill itself. Alright, there was a crystal right here.
There we go.
But yeah, I know you can't copyright rain sounds, like nobody owns the copyright to rain.
There we go.
But with YouTube's detection system, if somebody's making money off of one video that sounds like rain, how does another video that sounds like rain dodge the detection of the copyright? See, this Benjamin Hancock one is the story one. There is some stuff in it, too. And we could put this in there. So on the way back, once we have to make the trek from the wind farm back to Benjamin Hancock, I will stop by these two post boxes and carry what I can. But I'm probably not going to show that because it's just a return trip. And I do want to do a little bit more stuff after that. So see, connecting zip lines here is very tough because of the trees, but I pulled it off and it made this area so much easier. But obviously we don't have the zip line yet, so we can't do that.
Too close.
Yeah, the strong wind is killing our stamina. As well as making it hard to stand. So alright, this is too tall for a ladder. We need a climbing anchor. This would be a scary environment to be stuck in real life. Dark skies, wind, rain, and you're on foot. Going down this massive mountain thing. And to make it worse, there's a lot of PTs here. And that is why it is scary. Oh jeez, I almost just toppled. We've got company. Get as much stamina as we can so we can hold our breath. Remember, kids, water turns into energy drink. In Death Stranding, anyway. One thing I like about this game is it does make the hair on your neck stand up a little bit. So let's just make the easiest path based on the map and hope that the reality is nice. But it's like the line is going right through that BT, so the reality is the complete opposite of nice. That is not good. What the heck is near me? Ah, I triggered one. God, they're everywhere. Is this because it's on normal? Did they add more? I remember it being really populated, but there was at least a path through them. I have no way of dealing with them other than holding my breath. We just have to find every little way in between the ones and twos. God, there's so many of them. Honestly, this is one of the scariest areas to traverse in the entire game. Like, even the later areas, I feel like they're not as dense with them. Crap! Not good. Not good. Alright, we're fine. I think. Good lord, man. You try to carry a baby and some packages through the forest, I tell you. The end of this game. Tripping on stupid crap now.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory.
Thank
Death
God.
Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Yeah, the end of this game, to finish my thought that I was about to say, there were a few moments as the game was closing out where I was just audibly like, holy crap! Because it does some crazy stuff.
Delivering cargo.
I don't know what holy crap non-audibly would be.
With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Take a guess this guy's name. He owns the wind farm. Oh, it says it right there. Yeah, Jake Wind. All the names in this game are super creative.
All we need now is a connection to the...
Alright, this will actually clear the BTs for a while.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
So yeah, look at how far west we're going already. It makes you think there's probably not too much more to get to the west coast, right? Wrong. But now we can build generators. And there's gonna be bridges and all kinds of other player structures because this game is old and
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
I was mid-sentence and I don't remember what I was saying because that went on for a lot longer than I thought. But yeah, we have standard orders now, in addition to the orders for Sam.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders.
So this is the
While
ad
not as
nauseum I
high
was talking
priority as
about.
the ones specifically assigned to you.
And that's really all you need to know. So, since... What?
That's a request.
Who cares? So we're going back to the distribution center first, even though he said go all the way back to where we started at the capital city. But on the way, I will pick up packages from the post box.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option.
Very good. Now we can power up that bike that's outside of the distribution center. And I'm sure the share locker of this place is loaded with extra large stuff that people couldn't carry. But we can't carry it either.
Order assigned.
So it's tempting to check, but... Oh, hey, look. A BB sign. That makes BB happy.
Hey, be careful. Keep on keeping
We needed it, too, because he was kind of stressed out from all that BT territory.
weapons restrictions lifted.
A pee spot. Yeah, you can urinate. I've never really done that either, but doing so makes mushrooms grow. Look at this bridge from somebody else already. I think the BTs are gone. Yeah, look at this. 19,000 likes on this structure. It's the beauty of playing 2 years after the game came out, right? Distribution center west of Capital Knot. That's where we're headed. Might as well pick it up. It's large, though. Oh, well. It's just gonna make the trek. Anyway, I said I was gonna cut this out. Let's just get to our rope. No, actually, yeah, I will cut this out. I will find the rope the climbing anchor, and just grab whatever packages I can. And I will meet you back by the motorcycle.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Yeah, let's do it. So let's get our PCC and change from post box to generator and just put it somewhere where the bike is within range. So yeah, as I said, I grabbed what I could out of those 2 post boxes. The rain's been deteriorating stuff, though.
Construction complete.
Something satisfying about watching that build and watching that blue meter go up. But there we go, we have a motorcycle now. But before we go using it,
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons.
we've got stuff to deliver.
Cargo verified.
And our main objective is to actually go back to the main Capital Knot city.
Sam order bridges. Keep on keeping on.
Plus, we're exhausted. I like that they bundle the lost cargo with the standard order or the required order too, so you don't have to do multiple selections, it just knows.
Back, are you?
That's level 4 facility now. You always know when the chiral network and materials expand that if you're not paying attention to the stars on the bottom right anyway. And if you get a facility to 5 stars, you get a little sticker for your legs. Going back to the legs.
Good work. New order available.
Sam,
Access delivery
if
terminal.
you're up for it, you should head over to the distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order bound for the city. A hardworking porter could earn himself an extra reward. Check the terminal at the distro center to see what's available.
Well, that's where we are right now. Let's just look what's available here real quick. So it would be a standard order, the forest soil samples, but we don't have to technically do that. We could take an order from somewhere else and go to the city. Because the order for Sam, there's this recovering of confidential documents, which takes us to the way station, and I kind of want to do that one. The other one is just something else that's complicated. But anyway, before we do anything, You need to rest. Please, no beach cutscene. It might happen. It's probably going to. No! I'm shocked. Let's get those grenades up, man. Yeah, only one. The longer you spend in rain and garbage territory, sometimes you get like 4 grenades at once. And drinking more from the canteen produces more urine grenades. Oh, we got 4 of them.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs.
Whatever. There you go. Let's have some energy drink, man. It used to be Monster. They lost their whatever, and now it's Bridges. This is actually useful, though, because it increases your max stamina for a bit until you deplete it. So there you go. There's different animations, but, like, what's the point of watching them all? Let's just have another one. There we go. Can be boosted up to 25%. We got, like, 20%, so it's fine. So let's recover these confidential documents. We got to go to a mule camp and take out some people, which sounds like more fun than anything we've been doing thus far. And then from the way station, there should be an order, I hope. I can't remember. Otherwise, yeah, I'm going to bank on that, I think. Sorry, it's tough to make a decision sometimes, because we could just go straight to the capital city from here. But I kind of want to do this. Why is there a PCC for this mission? On the cargo shelf. Let's put that in the private locker, because we don't need it. Okay, just a little bit more. Let's go.
Have a pleasant journey. Good morning, Sam. Have a pleasant journey.
Test out the new ride.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's definitely pretty sweet until you run into BTs. Look at this bridge that somebody built. That goes nowhere. It's kind of pointless. Why is that there? Yeah, there is another structure here. Whoops, that's not the map. Yeah, you can call out randomly to other SAMs that might be nearby. But we want to go like right around here to right up here and then bank up to the mule camp. I'm glad the BTs are not out yet.
Sam, I hate to say it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing to do with our network expansion operations, it's still a major cause for concern. You can pick up the order via the terminal at Capital Knot's Western Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until then.
That's the Maser gun
This one's important.
quest, I think. Oh, hey, there's a guy right there. Let's run into him. he dodged it. Let's see, anybody we can plow into? I'm coming for yous. Dead. Actually, you don't want to kill people because then that causes a void out. So, let's get off of the bike and switch to the Strand. And just mash R2. Anybody else? Grab some resins. I'm gonna leave all the mule boots because who cares about those? Anyway, what we want is in this post box. Confidential documents, so we'll carry those. And then there's stuff going to George Baton anyway of the way station. So we'll take all that too. Grab the metals. Metals are super important. Could grab resins as well. It's just the big ones we can't really carry. So the rest, I mean, we could grab the climbing anchor too, but we have so many of those, I feel like. Is there anybody else? There's metals and resins and container repair spray. Oh, here's another guy. So see, it's pretty easy as long as you time your R2 press as they're about to stab you. You strafe out of the way and then do that. You don't even need any weapons, really. Oh, there's another guy running. I see the icon moving. Oh well, we don't need to take him out. Let's just get out of here. The problem is we don't have a bridge to the way station, so how we're gonna get the bike over there has yet to be seen. And the battery's running out already. Is that because we're playing on normal too? Or do I just forget how fast they drain? Oh well.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Stretching the legs, that's part of the problem, isn't it? Pick this up too, because that's where we're headed. And now we have a stupid tower.
Steady.
So, when your tower gets too stupid, you auto-sort it.
Too close.
What if you saw somebody carrying this much crap on their back? Well, now it's like right back to the previous time when we first went here. But yeah, what's nice about the bike, too, is obviously you don't burn through your stamina. We still got our Monster Energy Drink perk. So from this way station, we need to take on an order back to the city. And then that'll get us back on track to where we need to be to progress the story.
This looks like the way to go.
I got a counseling appointment coming up, so we gotta hurry up here. I mean, I got time, but I don't know what I'm gonna talk about in that either. It's been 4 weeks since my last one. You would think I would have something to say, but...
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
We could talk about that thing I mentioned in that Stardew Valley live stream and that, probably an Ocarina of Time part. That whole thing about if you look away from somebody for 10 years and then look back, they'll, no matter what, have done something. Like they grow and advance no matter what. And they don't care about you at all. Did that just grow? Yeah, we just got to little 3 stars here, too. Still just a skilled handler, though.
I can't tell you how grateful I am. There are few bona fide treasures left in this world. And you just saved one of them. Thank you.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
But we got a lot of crap on us we need to recycle, so we're not carrying it
By
around.
handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site.
Yeah, no crap.
Now these materials can...
Sam, do you know about breathing? As you bring air through your nostrils, your lungs expand. As you exhale, they decrease in size. Sam, if you want to know more about oxygen, resins and metals. Could build a generator up here. We need a bridge, but I was hoping that there would be an online player's bridge. So let's take on an order to Capital Knot City. Yes, that is what we need. The fish from a BT area. This other stuff. Oh yeah, the river retrieval one. We're already recording for too long here. Let's just do the Capital Knot City one. The other one, there's a bunch of packages in the river you have to pick up, and it's kind of a pain. So we just won't do it. Let's get a PCC. Why not? 'Cause maybe we can build our own bridge. There's probably enough metals in here. It was 800 metals we needed for a bridge, right? Although I have to take out the metals now. Yeah, let's just not do that either. Plus this is timed. Let's just go. I mean, it's given us 45 minutes to get back to Capital Knot City.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
We could do it in like 4. With a zip line, even faster. I miss them. Look at, there is a bridge under construction. We gotta help supply materials to it, though. Oh well, let's just get back to the bike and hope that it has enough juice in it still. Oh, here comes the rain. Timefall degrades the vehicles too, which actually looks cool, but it's obviously not good. Cross your fingers, no BTs, because dodging them on a bike is not easy. And plus it's loud, so they come after you. Let's just go around to the post box, and that should do it. I'm afraid to use the boost because we're low on battery. At least, if there was going to be a BT, it would have triggered by now, so that's good. Care about that package. You know, going back to the whole thing about if you look away from somebody you used to know for 10 years, and then you look back. Jeez, how many rocks are here? Pumping into every single one of them. It kind of bothers me when, like, let's say on Facebook or something, you send a friend request to somebody that you used to know, and they just ignore it. It's like, really?
Gotta charge us.
I mean, I understand you're not obligated just because we used to know each other. But it's like, what did we ever do wrong? Like, they're just ignoring it because it's like, oh yeah, you're not even part of my life anymore, so what's it matter? I don't know, I feel like it would be a friendly thing to at least accept it, you know? Assuming you've never wronged them. Ah, crud. Well, I don't want to say goodbye to the bike just yet, so we're gonna build a generator in a really stupid spot. Excuse me? Oh, we're urinating. Whoops. That's a sentence that you might actually say at some point in your life as we get older, you know? Nobody's gonna like this structure out in the middle of nowhere, in the way of where a bridge could be. But honestly, so many structures that you need populate at this point, this late into the game, that the only thing worth crafting, in my opinion, is the zip lines. There we go, full battery. Even though we're in the water, which drains it faster. See, I would have liked to put it over here by the actual base. Luckily, your batteries do not burn up when you're here. And that goes for the middle strip of roads, which we'll get to when we see them. Sheesh. That was a long one.
Sam, first deliver your cargo, then...
Oh yeah, we still have the memory chip data too. I should have grabbed more packages, dude. All that stuff we shoved in the private locker on our first trip out to the way station.
Thanks, sir.
Level 3 here, too.
Hey, I got something for you.
And we got a hat that I don't really care about wearing, honestly, but...
Alright, until next time.
Sam, you got a hat.
Good work. New order available.
Sam, managed to get that bonus, huh? Wear it with pride. That hat's reserved for Bridges staff who've gone above and beyond. Head on down to your private room if you want to see how it fits.
No, I do not want to see how it fits.
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon.
About time.
Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
Yeah, it is a long one. All the way to the end, out west. See? We haven't been that far yet. The westernmost part of the eastern region. Anyway, that'll be for next time. So thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you're enjoying it somehow. Take care.